I can't say that I'm at all surprised by this, because I knew it would probably be just a matter of time before the Ultimate Warrior got inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. If you've seen the Self-Destruction of the Ultimate Warrior biography / documentary, whatever you want to call it, it basically follows the Ultimate Warrior's career from as early as some independent promotions, his run in WWE, up until his run in WCW. If you've seen that, then you know that he doesn't have the best track record with a lot of people in the WWE, with a lot of people in wrestling, I should say, period. A lot of his colleagues don't have the best things to say about him. There's a good amount of outspoken critics of the Ultimate Warrior. Some of them have been, Million Dollar Man, Ted DiBiase, Bobby the Brain Heenan, Triple H, and even Vince McMahon himself. There's his colleagues that believe that he was not a man that was passionate about professional wrestling, that he was purely in it for the money, and that he was a very self-centered, egotistical person, and that, hey, the world revolved around him. I don't know Ultimate Warrior personally, so obviously I can't speak to what his motives are, or were, I should say, when he was in professional wrestling. But obviously he's come to some kind of terms with Vince McMahon because he's being inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. And as we've seen with Vince McMahon before in the past, he's a pretty forgiving guy, so it's no surprise to me that he's being inducted into the Hall of Fame. Now, does he deserve to be in the Hall of Fame? If you look at his accolades inside the ring, one could debate, hey, no. And I'm pretty sure on a personal level, there's plenty of people that would say he absolutely does not deserve the honor of being in the WWE Hall of Fame. But looking at it from the wrestling perspective, I'm of the opinion that he does deserve to be in the WWE Hall of Fame. And here's why. You got a guy in the Ultimate Warrior that made his run. He started in the late 80s, probably, I believe he made his debut in either 87 or 88, rose through the ranks, became ridiculously popular among fans. His popularity rose to the point where it was equal to Hogan's. And some could even argue that at one point it was probably just a little bit above Hogan's at one point in time. And he was the guy that was looked at to be the next big face of the company. In-ring talent-wise, well, he didn't have the greatest assortment of moves. His skill set was questionable, but there was matches that he had that I liked, that I thought were very good. His match against Hogan, his matches against Rick Rude. My favorite match of his personally was the one he had against Macho Man Randy Savage at WrestleMania 7. That was actually my favorite match on that particular card, and it was a great match, and I believe that it told a good story, which people forget that with professional wrestling too, is that yes, a good match is about what goes on inside the ring, but it's also about the story that it's telling. And I believe that in those scenarios he could tell a good story. So based on these kind of accolades, within WWE, I would say that he is deserving. There have been people inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame that didn't do anything. Pete Rose got tombstoned by Kane on 3 separate occasions, and he got into the WWE Hall of Fame. So why not Ultimate Warrior? But I could understand people making the case against the Ultimate Warrior. He didn't have much of a legacy. Well, this, well, that, and that's all fine and dandy, because everyone's entitled to their own opinion. But as far as I'm concerned, yeah, I do believe he is deserving of being in the WWE Hall of Fame. And is it long overdue? Maybe. It was going to happen sooner or later. And to Jim Hellwig, congratulations, you finally made it into the WWE Hall of Fame. I'm really interested to know what you guys think, though. Do you guys think that Jim Hellwig, the Ultimate Warrior, well, his name legally now is the Warrior, do you believe he deserves to be in the WWE Hall of Fame? Or do you believe that, hey, because of all the times that he screwed over the WWE, and in turn kind of screwed over the fan base too, well, I can't say in turn kind of, he did screw over the fan base at points in time, does he deserve to be in the Hall of Fame or not? Let me know in the comment section below, because I think this is a very interesting topic, and I'm sure that there's a lot of people that would say he absolutely does not deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. So What's your take on it? I'm very interested to know.